Michael Sheen joined his ex, Kate Beckinsale, at the LA premiere of her new film. Their daughter was there too, steering clear of cameras, but ready to cheer her mum on.
She's not necessarily disposed to watching all of my movies all the time, which would be creepy if she was, to be honest, but I'm quite excited that she's agreed to see this one.
The Underworld star swaps vampires for Jane Austen as the lead in Love and Friendship.
Congratulations on being about to receive the most accomplished flirt in all England.
Excuse me for arriving this way. What a delightful family pose.
Yeah, I mean, this is sort of more my comfort zone. It's what I started out doing, and the action roles was very much a sort of experiment to see if I could do it, which has worked rather too well, actually. People think that's what I'm really like. But it's a huge privilege to be able to be a girl that gets to do both of those things, and I'm aware of how few of us there are, and I feel very lucky about that.
The big screen take on Lady Susan meant a return to bustles and corsets.
If she were going to be jealous, she should not have married such a charming man.
But we only had half an hour for lunch, but it was still worth only using 1 minute of it for eating and all the rest of it for taking your costume off and then putting it back on again, because they are quite uncomfortable. Also because it was quite cold in Ireland where we shot the movie. Underneath the corset we all had thermal underwear and leggings and all that stuff, so you were quite restricted.
My brother-in-law is very rich. In one's plight, they say, is one's opportunity.
Austen's novella is adapted by Kate's Last Days of Disco director Whit Stillman.
How jolly. Tiny green balls. What are they called?
Peas.
He puts the famous author's celebrated wit back in the spotlight.
But, Mama, I can see Sir James is a kind man, but marriage is for one's whole life.
Not in my experience.
There's been a thing of doing Jane Austen always as romance, as wedding stories, and to sort of underemphasize the comedy. And the interesting thing about doing this is really all about the comedy. There are weddings, there are romances, but it's really about the comedy.
You promised that you would give up all contact with this woman.
What a mistake you made marrying him.
Love and Friendship is piling up rave reviews. Austen fans are going to love it.
Lady Susan.
How dare you address me, sir? Be gone, or I will have you whipped.
Outrageous. Have you never met him?
No, I know him well. I would never speak to a stranger like that.